What is going on, everybody? There is some news swirling around right now. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Don't go crazy with this news. There has been some news swirling around today that Brandon Brooks could be retiring. Now, I don't know if that's the truth. There has been some people talking about it. It's not official yet, but some news has been swirling around about it. Okay, now Brandon Brooks, we were expected Brandon Brooks to come back somewhat late at the end of the year after the bye week. There was really no update on Brandon Brooks. Now, this is a guy that has been injured every step of the way of this season. Okay, I said before the season started, I said if he gets hurt one more time, I'm pretty much done with Brandon Brooks. At 100% healthy, Brandon Brooks is a great player, but at $19 million. At not 19, with a $19 million cap hit in 2022. Big cap hit. Okay, you got Jack Stahl at right guard. You got Nate Herbig at right guard. There are plenty of guards that we have right now. Now, do I think that Jack Stahl is a Brandon Brooks? Definitely not, but he's played pretty solid, a little bit above average and pretty solid. And Nate Herbig's been hurt a couple times as well, and he can play both positions at left guard and right guard. So, ever since the offseason between OTAs, he's been hurt. Training camp, he's been hurt. The first week of versus the Falcons, he was hurt for that week. And then the home opener against San Francisco, he ended up getting hurt. And that's when Landon Dickerson got thrown into the mix at right guard. Okay? I don't know what's going to happen. So, if he retires, Eagles could save $13 to $16 million easily, just from him retiring. And I don't know if, I guess it's going to be a luxury for the Eagles if he does retire, because then his dead cap money won't count towards the Eagles at all. So, the Eagles are going to benefit from him retiring. But at the end of the day, I hope Brandon Brooks is okay, because we haven't seen any updates. Apparently, there's some subscribers of mine that have seen videos of Brandon Brooks talking about some things, so I haven't really found those videos. I was trying to find them, but I couldn't find them at all on his update on his health or if he's okay. And I really do hope he's all right and he's okay at the end of the day. His health comes first before anything. Obviously, he had these issues a few years ago with the depression, anxiety, this happens to players, and it is what it is. But rumors are swirling around. Like I said, Brandon Brooks could be retiring. So if that's the case, then the Eagles will free up cap space easily. You don't have to, you don't have to try to make a trade. You don't have to, cut him. Whatever you want to do. I don't know. Whatever the Eagles want to do. But I figured if Brandon Brooks came back at the end of the year and you put him in a game, you kind of build his trade value up a little bit. This way it would help the Eagles in a trade. But since he didn't play, I'm sitting here to myself saying, $19 million cap hit next year. Who's going to take on that cap hit next year if you trade Brandon Brooks? So if Brandon Brooks does retire, obviously the Eagles probably know more about this than we do, and they haven't put out any news about it. So if that's the case, it could happen. So definitely look out for Brandon Brooks, knowing thinking about retirement and could be retiring. Obviously was part of the first, Eagles Super Bowl championship, and obviously put in a lot of work that year, and just couldn't stay healthy, and that's just a big problem. This was a free agent in 2016 we acquired from the Texans, and the Eagles and Jeff Stoutland turned him into a Pro Bowl right guard. So hats off to the coaching staff for what they've done with him. So, I'm not a big fan of keeping Brandon Brooks next year, regardless if he's retiring or not, and that's just me. So if he retires, then it is what it is. But like I said, take it with a grain of salt and don't go crazy with it until it actually happens. But that is the rumor right now. So obviously, we will be going over more of this news. Obviously, if it's more official, we'll have more news when the time does come. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys later. Shakes what up, follow. So, peace out, guys. Peace.